Thank you, Chair, honorable delegates. The art of public speaking and what that looks like at MMUN. Why do we have to speak so much? I'm too nervous to. Speaking at conference can be scary. We've all been there. Your nerves send you shaking where you stand, and you may have just forgotten how to speak English. You're not alone. This presentation is here for your benefit to help you learn what you can do to be ready to get in front of that microphone at conference and get the most out of it. What are the benefits of formal speaking at MMUN? Public speaking has many benefits, not just at MMUN, but your academic and professional life can improve greatly. Developing your public speaking skills can improve your communication in all areas of your life. Your articulation will also improve, and you will be able to organize your thoughts to flow easier. Your professional life can also be enhanced by learning how to slow down and speak clearly to get your points across. It's also a confidence builder, and it's fun. How else can we possibly calm our nerves, however? The three P's. When it comes to things that make us nervous, these things will slow your heart rate and make you feel a little less scared. Prepare. When you're researching your topics and countries for MMUN, your best defense to any nerves is preparation. Learning all you can about your country and topic will help you prepare for any questions that someone could throw at you. This helps your confidence as well. When you know what you're talking about, everyone can hear it in your voice. Preparation is even more important because as the conference goes on, the time for pre-written and rehearsed speeches dwindle. If you're fully prepared, then you're able to speak from the top of your head without hesitation. Practice. We all know why this one is important. When we practice out loud to ourselves or others, we can pick up on little mistakes or repeated words or concepts that don't quite fit. This is your time to perfect what you have before you walk into conference. So try your speech out on a few different people. Present. This is the final step. You can include one or more things to run through and make sure it sounds good and that it fits within the time limit. This is when you will use the previous tips to present your thoughts to fellow delegates. It's your time to shine, so good luck. All the great speakers were bad speakers at first. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Different ways to give a speech. Let's take a look at the different speeches you can hear and present at MMUN. Formal versus informal speaking at MMUN. Formal session. At MMUN, formal speaking is a large part of this conference. We will spend about 50% of the time hearing speeches and asking questions to our fellow delegates. This is a great opportunity to share with everyone what your country's position is on the important topics we are discussing. These speeches involve procedural rules. This means that when we give these speeches, there are guidelines that have to be followed in order not to be called out of order. You want to make sure that you stay within the time limit set by your dais. There will be a 10-second gavel tap to let you know that you need to finish up your current thought and end the speech. When speaking in formal sessions, diplomacy is key. At MMUN, we do not call out our fellow member states in negative ways. Keeping your speeches clean and diplomatic is important. Informal session. While informal sessions are a great way to captivate your peers, listen to their ideas, and create a plan of action, and listen to other participants in the room, there are still guidelines to follow. Again, diplomacy is key. Remaining courteous during these sessions is a great way to work together and help conference and the writing process flow productively. There's a difference of professionalism between prepared speeches and informal. There is no right or wrong way to do MMUN. It is up to you as a delegate. Do's and don'ts. MMUN is a great place to learn new skills and make long-lasting connections. It's normal to be nervous at your first conference and make slip-ups here and there. Here's just a few tips to remember while operating at MMUN. Firstly, make sure to use your member state's name. You are role-playing as a diplomat, and using your member state's name is how the real UN functions. Try avoid using the I in your speeches during informal sessions as well. Secondly, as diplomats, we want to ensure we remain diplomatic toward our fellow delegates. This means we don't want to call out any fellow member state in a negative or aggressive manner. It's okay to disagree, and thus during speeches, be sure to focus on why your member state's perspective differs from the body with facts you've gained from your research. Be prepared. Getting ready. What do I need for MMUN? General topic opening speeches. There are different types of speeches you should prepare for formal sessions. The first speech of the conference that you will often give is going to be a general opener. These are usually 30-second to 1-minute speeches that open the committee for the week. These speeches are meant to be about general topics relevant to the international community and/or important to your specific member state. During your general opener, you may talk about any topic that you want the room to know your member state's position on. These do not have to be specific to the topics on your current committee. In fact, try not to bring up specific topics your committee may discuss, since no topic will be on the floor at this time. Keep your opening speeches broad. Topic-specific openers. Another speech that you will be giving at conference will be your topic-specific opener. These will come after the topic has been voted on and moved to the floor. This will be your time to share specific positions, precedents, and future actions your country would like to take about the topic at hand. Since there is a topic officially on the floor at this time, you will want to have a few key points to bring up. These speeches will help the room know what you find important and help you find other delegates with similar ideas for resolutions. Filler or update speeches. These types of speeches will come later in conference when you've been working in small or larger informal groups. Use this time to highlight key points of your working papers and update the room on where you are at. This will help everyone know where others are and may help foster merging resolutions and other collaborations. These speeches will help test your impromptu speaking skills.
Let's practice. For this activity, each delegate will select a topic at random. Speak on the topic for 1 minute from your member state's perspective to help your impromptu speaking skills. Impromptu speaking happens often as the conference goes on, and this practice will be a great way to articulate your thoughts at a moment's notice. If you do not know your member state's position on a topic, feel free to speak from a celebrity's point of view. Remember not to speak from your own opinions during this practice, as during the conference you will be representing your member state's stance and advocating their position to resolve world issues. When you are done, bonus practice. In a group, write down topic ideas and place them in a hat. Take turns drawing and speaking on the topic pulled. The international question of bees. The prevention of arms race in outer space. Mobilizing resources for post-COVID recovery. Promotion and protection of human rights and implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The implementation of the Paris Agreement. Women, peace, and security. Speech is power, speech is to persuade, to convert, to compel, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. How can I stand out and make my speech one of a kind? What the dais will be looking for. While Midwest Model United Nations is first and foremost a learning conference and we want everyone to grow their skills and make lasting connections, awards are still part of this conference. There are certain things you may want to consider when preparing your speeches. Firstly, and most importantly, is your speech diplomatic? Since consensus is always our goal, make sure you are being courteous during your speeches. This means not calling out a fellow member state in an aggressive way, using proper language, and so on. Another important aspect you may want to focus on is time management. Make sure you are aware of the time limits set during formal sessions, and keep an ear out for that 10-second gavel tap from your chair. That is your 10 seconds to wrap up your final thought and finish smoothly. Topic-related content is also important when speaking in formal sessions. Ask yourself while writing your speeches, is this on topic? Am I laying out enough details to make sure my point is understood? And am I saying on topic? Depending on where you were at during conference, the dais may rule out something of order if it is too far outside the parameters of what we are currently discussing. These are just a few things to consider when preparing speeches. Keep in mind that this is all recommendations, this is a learning conference, and we are looking for updates within the room. Raise your placard if you're ready to have a great time. We hope this presentation has you feeling a little less nervous about speaking at conference. Remember, If you prepare and practice, you will be able to present it with confidence and have a lasting impression on everyone in the room. Thank you, and we're excited to see you this February.